Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I make all kinds of writing and bookish content, and today's video is my favorite video to film of the year. It is my 2022 wrap-up video, or 2022 by the numbers. In this video, we're gonna go over what I wrote this year, what I read this year, all by numbers, and it's very satisfying to my data-driven heart. And we're gonna go over basically everything I wrote this year. The first time I made this video was in 2021, so this video is being used as a comparison to that video. And also, I thought I would get a little fancy, so I am in my best suit for this video, and I thought that it deserved some fanciness. It's a special occasion to celebrate everything I've done this year. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see where my writing projects go in the future, and if you want to watch 2021's video wrapping up that year, I will put it in the description down below and the cards in that corner. Okay, so let's get into it. Current projects. The number for this year is 2. Last year it was 3. And what I'd consider to be a current project is ones that are currently on the writing desk that I would consider going back to in any time in the near future. I consider these to be still in progress. The 2 that are in this category this year is Seaside, obviously, and not so obviously, Project Popstar. There'll be lots of links to different things if you want to check them out sometime later. New projects, number is 0, surprisingly. Last year in 2021, I think I started 2 new projects, but there were no new ones this year, and I think that was definitely because Seaside took priority and I was really focused on it. I also think that it's hard for me to juggle more than 2 or 3 different ideas at once, so this makes sense for me. Like, I'm not the type to jump straight into a new idea if I have it. I tend to give it time to stew in my brain and like work things out. I definitely had new ideas this year. I had like a vampire idea, I had a fae book idea, probably another one that I'm missing. But yeah, I have new ideas. I just don't pursue them because I know I won't get anything done if I follow them. So no new projects this year. Finished projects, still 0. Like I said in the 2021 wrap-up, I don't really know when I would consider a project to be finished. Whether that means the moment I stop editing a book or the moment when it is published, and if that is the case, it will still be 0 finished projects for quite some time. But Seaside is neither of those things. That being said, it is shocking how much progress I put into Seaside this year, and I'm really, really proud of it. Seaside is my YA LGBT+ romance, and at the end of 2021, I was waiting to send the second draft to beta readers. Wild how the time flies. And this year, along with, you know, doing my final semester of college and then starting grad school, I managed to write 4 more drafts of Seaside. Don't know where I found the time. I think it was just taking perhaps easier classes in my final semester of college, or just working diligently over the summer. I think that's what did it, because November and October were really hard months for me this year. So I'm gonna make a new category, drafts completed this year, 4. And that is a great accomplishment. I'm also planning on querying Seaside in the new year, so who knows, maybe next year's wrap-up video will have a queried projects category. And my other current project is Project Popstar. I started this in Nano of 2021, which was actually earlier than I thought. I can't believe it's been that long, like 14 months at this point. I could have sworn it was just like this summer, but no. The word count in January of 2022 started at 30,396. And I was hopeful I would finish a first draft this year. That did not happen. As I also said in my 2023 goals video, or will say, I don't know which order these videos are coming out in, but I actually wrote like a second first draft of Project Popstar and didn't finish either of them. They both have like 30,000-ish words to them, so like inconclusive. It's not finished, the first draft isn't done, it's just like, like, I didn't pick one, so That's where it's at right now. I checked my Google Doc and I haven't edited Project Popstar since July 15th of this year, so it's been a while. And the combined draft and the outline word count is at 70,122. So there were words added. Words did get added. It's about 40K, which is more than I thought. So the total works in progresses, or stories that I've written so far, as a recap, are Seaside, Project A, which kind of died in the fire in like one of these campaign arrivals I did, and Project Popstar, right? Those are the only three? I think so. For now, wait until next year. There might be another one coming. Project A I have not touched. I would consider it abandoned at this point, but not forgotten. It's possible I might return to it when I have more fantasy writing experience under my belt. It's just not the right project for me right now. So these are all my written projects for 2022. It was really Seaside heavy, and that's a good thing because it gives me a sense of accomplishment. The total number of words I wrote this year is hard to define because I was mostly working on later drafts. In the 2021 wrap-up, I decided I was going to count word counts as words written if I wrote a first draft and if I wrote a second draft. But upon reflection, I don't think I can count later drafts past the second one as true words written because they're so like just rehashing what has been done before or changing it not in developmental ways that I feel like I can't count any draft past the second draft. Does that make sense? But I'm gonna count all the words written in the first and the second draft because those feel like new words and that feels like the spirit of counting words written. And unfortunately, if we look at that word count, we're only pulling data from Project Popstar, which is 39,726 words. But that doesn't mean I was slacking on writing. I was not. I was just writing later drafts of Seaside. If you want to dispute my telling method, go ahead. And here's an easier topic, an easier data point. It's the number of books I read this year. I don't know why in 2021 I said I read 57-ish. Like, what did that mean? What did I mean by that? I don't know. Maybe I was almost finishing a 58th book. Like, I don't know what I meant. But this year I read 67-ish books. So I read 67 books this year. I might have a 68th one finished if I can get through 600 more pages of this book. But in case that doesn't happen, I read 67 books this year. That's about 5.5 books per month. The biggest reading month I had this year was actually 4 months at 7 books. That was January, May, August, and September. And my lowest reading month was April at 3 books. So far, there are no correlations between 2021 and 2022. There might be some in 2023, though. 2022 deserves some finger snaps. I can't really snap that well. It was definitely better than 2021 in terms of vibes. But you know, I'm still looking forward to that 1 year like it's a full clap. Maybe that's 2023, who knows? I'm grateful for all I have done this year and all that I have had the opportunity to do. Again, my channel's been a really great source of community and creativity and just like expression for me, and I really appreciate you guys sticking around. I don't know, it's just really fun. I like filming videos, I like editing videos, I like interacting with you guys on my new community tab, which I got this year. It's been really great. Without you, I wouldn't have this channel, so thank you guys for interacting with me in any way you feel like, whether that's just lurking while you watch a video or interacting with me in the comments or subscribing. It really means a lot to me that you're trusting me as a writer and as a content creator, and you're willing to be on the ride with me as I develop my writing projects and hopefully publish them one day. Oh, I'm getting a little emotional. It's what I am when I'm filming this. This year I also made a writer Instagram account. I will put that in the description in case you're interested. I had a great time making reels. If you know, let me know how your year of writing or reading went. How many new work in progresses did you start? How many work in progresses did you finish? And in the spirit of last year's video, I will now calculate how many articles I wrote for JUVEN Press. It should be, by my calculation, around 30 to 40. I wrote 28 last year, and I did not count before this. Okay. And I will write my 36th article this weekend. 36! Add about 1,000 words each article. That brings my side writing total to 36,000 words. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and sticking around with me in 2022. I look forward to making this video next year in next December. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! And I cannot raise my arm above my shoulder. So fade to black. I need a silly liter of water now.